Hello, Melissa. How are you this evening? Flush? Flush with points? Alright. We went along the top last time. Let's go along the bottom this time. Is it shorter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's shorter along the top, but you know, it's not all about the destination. Sometimes it's about the journey. Okay. Well, I upgraded my musketeer. What is that thing? Stuff gonna come out of it? We're doing tower defense this time. Oh, did you follow that streamer I linked in the Discord? Oh, I just missed the intro. Whoa. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that makes sense. Who's yelling? Oh, you're yelling. Boo, 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 boo. Beep, 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 boo. Alright. After Ganon was destroyed, Impa told Link a sleeping spell was cast on Princess Zelda. She will wake only with the power of Number 3, Triforce sealed in a palace in Hyrule. To break the seal, crystals must be placed in statues in 6 well-guarded palaces. Link set out on his most adventuresome quest yet. Battling fiends from Tartarus and keeping... And I keep hitting caps. Oh. A little bit of a Zelda trivia there for you. I think, I may be wrong, but I think this is the only Zelda game that doesn't start with the words The Legend of Zelda. I think all of the other games are The Legend of Zelda. It's something else. This one's just called Zelda II. I don't know why this one got named differently, but it did. And it's a like a kind of a contentious game in its way, because it plays so differently from any other Zelda. It seems to have a sort of black licorice quality, Legend of Link, that you either really like it or you really don't like it. Most people seem to not like it. This was my favorite Zelda when I was a kid. I loved this one. I mean, you'll see how how un-Zelda it is. First of all, it's a side-scrolling platformer for most of the game. And it's also an RPG. You level up and get experience points and everything. Alright, so there's Sleeping Princess. And then you have this overworld map like this. If you're walking on the roads, you're safe, but when you walk anywhere but the roads, like, monsters can appear, and then you run into them and you fight little battles. See? Like this. Now there's some slimes I gotta fight, and those little numbers that come out of there, those are experience points. The Legend of Link. And if you encounter a monster on the road, you just get no monsters. That container right there will refill some of my magic, but I don't even have a magic spell to cast yet, so I'm pretty full on magic. Okay. I kind of want to run into a few more of these slimes and hopefully get a pea bag. Occasionally, instead of giving you experience points, these monsters will drop either a magic potion or they'll drop a little bag that says P on it, like the letter P. Yeah, pea bag. Sorry. Like, that's what we're looking at here. And they give you like 50 experience points, so they're really nice. Those enemies don't give you experience, they're obnoxious. Leave me alone. Ooh, what do we got there? Epic War Beast. Thanks for the Epic War Beast there, Des. Okay, this one does give experience points, so he's cool. You're just telling me you got that thing. Oh my gosh, look at that. That thing's incredible looking. What am I doing? Goofing around with these spiders. I don't even need to kill these things. That thing's bigger than my character. Alright, I gotta stop goofing around. I see it. I was commenting on it. That thing is impressive looking. Alright. Alright, feeding pets so I can hear but I can't see. Okay, I'm in the village, Melissa. In the villages, people give you hints. There's also these young women in red dresses who heal your hit points, and there's old ladies in orange robes who heal your magic points. Alright, this one right here says talk with my old man or whatever. There's a... Yeah, it's awesome looking. Wonder what skins I got. Or I don't know, actually I think I'm not quite tier 7 yet. So maybe, is that the one you get at tier 7? I wonder if it's the same for captains as it is for streamers. Every town also has one of these old men in a basement who teaches you magic. Oh, that's not related. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so you had the skin, but you didn't have the unit. So once you unlocked the unit, then you had access to the skin. Tier 13. That's hardcore. Ow. In the forest, I prefer to hit the goblins rather than the slimes, but we don't always get what we want. Okay. Got a little cave here. So we have to go to 6 different palaces and install crystals in them. And that will unlock the final palace, which has like a force field on it right now. And that's where the Triforce is. So I gotta go get that Triforce, and then I can use it to wake up Princess Zelda. Enjoy your lurk, Eno. These bubbles are deceptively deadly. They don't do very much damage to you, but the knockback in this game is brutal. And one of those little bubbles bonks you into into the water down there. It's insta-death. Link, like so many NES characters, just cannot swim. Here's a little hidden area that has a big heart. So, this game's interesting. So you can see there now I have 4 magic bars and 5 life bars. I can also upgrade it. So I can get a total of 8 bars in each one, but I can also upgrade the level of each one. Hi, Michelle. Who's Mark? Is that Bee sleeping through his adventure again? I mean Zelda, but that may be. So you can upgrade your magic and your life level. And when you upgrade your life level, it's like you take less damage. So, like, when I upgrade from 1 to 2, like, the amount of damage I would take from the same hit is, like, lessened. So it's like I have more hit points, but you don't see it. It's weird. Whatever. We're just gonna get all the upgrades. This is what we're getting at. Alright. This Zelda game is also different from other Zelda games in that you have lives. You can see right down there, there's that little face. You have the 6 crystals down there, a key, and then ×2. Those are my lives. You actually have lives, and like you game over and you continue. It's totally weird. When you lose a life, you just restart the screen you're in. When you game over, you start back at the beginning of the game. Like, you save all the stuff you've done if you've picked up keys and opened doors and gotten items and stuff, but like all the monsters will be back, and all the experience you'll lose too. Oh, the room, yeah. I think actually you bought me the room for like a white elephant gift or something one time. I never watched it, but I think Brandon and Robbie told me enough about it that they were like, you probably don't need to watch it at this point. I'll come back for you. Okay, and you can see up there it says next 96 out of 100. That's when I get my next level up. And the level up system in this game is interesting. So at this point I can level up my magic. Earlier I passed 50 but didn't really stop on the screen and explain it. So the next level up I would get is at 200. I can upgrade my attack. And basically, until we get attack 5, I'm not going to upgrade my magic or my life at all. I'm just going to be upgrading my attack. And I'm going to be manipulating the bosses in a way that I gain ridiculous amounts of bonus experience and level up sort of too fast. But it's really helpful. That's what I've heard. You know, I'm probably distant enough from it now, Michelle, that I would probably enjoy watching it because I probably forgot everything they said anyway. I do love watching me some terrible, terrible movies. Nobody else wants to watch them, though. Those skulls right there, you can kill them, and they do give you a lot of experience points. They just take a lot of hits. If I am unlucky with my drops in this palace, then we'll have to watch me fight one. I'm actually a little low on experience points right now. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I usually like to level up on one of those two skeletons. Maybe some of these monsters will be nice to me and drop a pea bag. Okay, so now I'll level up my attack, which just makes each sword strike stronger and do more damage. That's all it does. And that's why I go to great lengths to upgrade it first. Like many NES games, the best way to not die in this one is to just not get hit. So avoiding attacks is actually more valuable than like upgrading your hit points, really. So, like, being careful around monsters, understanding their attack patterns and movement patterns, etc. is just way more valuable than upgrading your life. I will do it at some point, but for a while here, we're just going to be upgrading attack. Yes, the best way. Call it a pub bag or something. They're called pea bags. That's what they're called. I am streaming, bud. I'm glad you beat Flashman. Now go beat Flashman in your room. Okay, you go beat Bubble Man. I don't think he beat Flashman. I think he mashed a password until Flashman died from a password. Pabag. Pabag. If you stun these things, you can walk through them. Probably going to end up killing that one later. We don't have very much experience points right now. The best way to die is to not get dead. It's up there. It's definitely one of the top strategies. Ah, get out of here, you. Go bounce somewhere else. Oh, there's a speedy one. Ah! Oh gosh. Now what have we done? Alright, there we go. Oof. Okay, so here you're gonna see one. Here's a pea bag. There it is. It's just a bag with the letter P on it. Alright, so now that I got hit, I don't have max life. I don't shoot the little beams anymore. Just like in Zelda 1. Please don't drop a potion. This guy often drops a potion instead of experience points. Ugh. Yeah. It's alright. It's not like guaranteed. That guy's just a jerk. Alright, here's the candle. Pag. Pag. Alright, I'll call it a pag. A page. Would you prefer that we call it a pea sack? Is that an improvement? It's like in 30 Rock where she's like, those douche bees. Ah! Oh! Slick! That's not where P comes from, Melissa. Alright. It's okay that I got beat up, because there's actually this dungeon, or this castle, palace, and the very last palace both have fairies in them. No other palaces have fairies in them that I know of. They didn't show up on any of my maps. Alright, so what we need now is we need a pag from one of these monsters. There's literally not enough monsters left in the dungeon to give me enough experience points, so I need one of them to drop a bonus. I need to hit 600 experience points, okay? And this one's going to drop 50. The boss will drop 50, and then the next, and there's one more monster before the boss that will also drop 50. So I'll come up a bit shy, 150 shy, I think. Okay, so if this orange knight right here drops a peg, I don't have to go back. He sometimes does, like, it's not totally unreasonable for that to happen. Oh, he dropped a potion instead. That's terrible luck. Okay. Alright. So I gotta go kill a couple of skeletons here. Gosh. What a pain. Are there even... There's exactly enough, in fact. I gotta go kill all of them. This is gonna take forever. Ugh, that's alright. That's alright. It's Wednesday night. Who's got anywhere to be? And this may seem like it's slow and boring, but this manipulation that I gain from this is just too valuable. So you'll see this thing's going to take a ton of hits, and I got to kill 4 of these. Because I need to hit 600 experience points. Actually, only the first 3 will be this slow. The 4th one will go faster. A degree in animal anatomy and biology. I told you these skulls take a lot of hits. If one of these drops a potion, I'm hosed. If one of them drops a pag, that'd be great. Alright. Come here, you. Mash, 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 mash. How's everybody doing this evening? Everybody get all their Christmas shopping done? / Christmas crafting. I got some of mine done. I got a little bit more of each to do. A little more shopping, a little more crafting. I do need to help the kids get gifts for Sarah. I also still need to crochet some matching pajamas for the dogs to match our pajamas. I only got one gift. It's a book of lore for the husband, waiting on my Critical Role wrapping paper and some kind of tape. Washi tape? What's washi tape? We have all the kids' stuff, and I'm still waiting on Brandon's main gift. Alright, so, yes you do. They're gonna be so cute. We all got like black and red pajamas, and they're kind of, not like gingham, but like plaid. Or black and red checks. So I'll make the dogs matching. I'll just do some entrelock and make some matching ruffs for them, matching PJs. Okay, we're gonna upgrade our attack here. So now I need to get 50 more experience points because the boss itself will give me 50. And I have to pass 100 because now to get attack level 4 I need 1,000 experience points. Which is a lot, right? So I'll kill this, I'll get 50 experience points for this, and then I'll kill the boss, and that'll give me 50 experience points, which will put me at 104, so then I can skip magic. So I'll be sitting at 104 experience points out of the next level being 1,000. Okay? Now, the reason I'm setting this up this way is because when you put the crystal in after you kill the boss, whatever your next level is that you're waiting on, it just fills you right up to it. So the thing will give me 996 experience points. Just like that, which is just insane. Like it's so much, and it gets even worse. Like I'll be manipulating that thing to give me like 6,000 experience points later in the game. So I'll be way too buff early in the game, and it's great. I love it. It makes it so much easier. The first time I played through this, it took me until like, it took me forever to. Oh, whoops! I should cast my shield spell. It took me forever to get my attack all the way up, and some of the monsters in the later palaces just take so many hits, and they deal so much damage that this smooths out a lot of that. Some of the monsters, by the time I meet them, they'll die in like 3 hits. So he'll give me 50 experience points. Okay, and I will skip magic, and see now I'm going to get a ton of experience from this crystal. That's why it was worth going back there. Ooh, open that door with my butt. I'm going to put the crystal in, and zing zang zoom. So, we have half of the attack upgrades in the game already, and we just finished the first palace. Another function of this game, like the first Zelda, is that you can pause it with the first player controller, and then using the second player controller, you can push up A and get the save menu. The reason I'm doing that instead of walking out is because it warps me back to the beginning of the game. I'm going to be doing that a number of times too. Instead of walking back out of the palace, the only thing I lose when I restart the game like that is experience points, and I had 0 experience points because I just spent them, so we're good to go now. I still have my candle, I still have my attack upgrades, etc. Now you see these slimes dying in 1 hit. Because I'm way too buff now. Oh, that slime there gave me 2 experience points, but I walked off the screen before they like collected, so you just lose those if you're not careful. If you don't wait for them to register. Washi tape is apparently a big deal in the gift wrap world. It's made to match whatever paper. Oh, okay, cool. So it's like custom tape. Matches the paper. That's awesome. I like that. I mean, I usually just use invisible tape and do a bad job wrapping, but that washi tape sounds cool. I told Sarah, you can only be good at one kind of wrapping, and the gift kind of wrapping is not the kind of wrapping I'm good at. And she rolled her eyes, because that's what she does. She just doesn't appreciate my talents. Okay, so that was a magic upgrade. Like the big heart, it upgraded how many bars we have in the magic bar there. But it doesn't like make your spells stronger or anything. It's just like upgrading your mana, basically. Oh yeah, she's around here. Again, I'm just going to skip magic and life. I'm currently headed down to the bottom of the world here to grab a hammer. And I kill so much stuff along the way that I often gain enough experience to level up the attack again. About 2,000 experience. Sometimes I come up a little shy, in which case I just grind out the last bit. Oh, phew! Almost got killed by this bat. What an embarrassing place. Ah! That was nice. Okay, so we'll skip that. So now we gotta get up to 2,000. Oh, is it for sure happening? How many points you got right now? Ah! If I die on this screen, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh, I'm so sad. I can't believe I died on the way to town. Oh, I can. Every time I stream and interact with chat, I do poorly. I should know this. I should take this into account when I design my routing for these games. Don't forget, you're gonna die 10% extra, and that woman right there would have healed me too. This one is the one who gives you back your magic, but I'm full right now. This is an important house. There's a guy in here whose name is Error. Oh no. Well, whenever you do it, I'll just do it after I beat the game here. I am Error. That's his name. There's also a guy later named Bagu, which I think is like supposed to be Bug. Like their names are Bug and Error. Alright, this woman right here, that cave I was just in, I grabbed that trophy. She's like, yay, you got my trophy. Now her grandpa or whatever will teach me the next spell. Hey. I'm deferring, showing him proper respect. With this, you can jump very high. He teaches me the jump spell. That number there next to it is like how much it costs to cast it. That number seems to go down as you level up your magic, and some of the spells seem to get stronger too. Like there's a heal spell later you get. It seems like it heals you for more the higher level your magic is. I may be imagining all that though. I haven't like looked at any of the numbers or done any real research. That's just gut data. Who's cooking what down there? Smells like somebody's making French fries. I got that air fryer out for me to make French fries, and now it smells like somebody else is dirtying up my air fryer with their greasy French fries. Unbelievable. Boop. Ah. Oops. Oh gosh. Ah! What am I gonna... Oh my goodness, this is poor play. Alright. Just don't die. And this is the last room of the cave here. If I can get through this one, I'll be fine. Come here, you bats. That red bat there is even worse than the blue bats. Come here, red bat. Ugh. Turns into some kind of demon and shoots fire. Yo. What? Bats, you are bugging. I've never seen them behave like this. I've never had this happen. There we go. Okay. That was annoying. Okay. We're good. Hey, alright. Oh, you got points to burn now, huh? Just gonna throw out some jokes, huh? Okay. I'll give you this joke, Melly, but this is a joke that I have to type. It doesn't work if I say it out loud. So I'm just gonna I'll type it in the chat there in a second. Just wanted to get to this fairy first. Okay. It's a good joke. Don't let its oddness worry you. Okay. I don't even remember where that joke came from. But I like it. Okay, I'm gonna wade through the swamp here. Oh, okay, so what just happened there is there's actually like a hidden little secret on that tile, but because as I was walking onto that tile, that slime monster ran into me, I get this encounter instead of what's supposed to be there. And I'm actually going to use that to my advantage later. See, now I walk back on it, there's a thing here. That threw off my exploration when I figured out that was happening for the first time. I had to re-explore a lot of the world I'd already been over because I didn't realize I could have been missing secrets doing that. But later on, I will purposefully run into monsters to avoid running into the pre-built encounters because the monsters are way easier than the encounters you're supposed to do. Ah! Ooh! These monsters are being somewhat generous with the pee today. Oh, again! It happened again! Okay, so right there is another encounter that I accidentally missed. So this is Bagu. Yeah, Bagu is my name. He's like bugs. It was bug and I think that's supposed to be bug. Like that sounds like Japanese bug. Bagu. Hey, that joke made it through Sarah and Aurora. My three favorite things are eating, my family, and not using commas. Aurora loves dorky stuff like that. Here. Oh, whoops. I wasn't supposed to walk down there. There's a pointless encounter here. Here, I can ask her. Rory, do you like this joke? You gotta come read it. It's a joke you have to read. Here, come here. Oh, battle's ready. That one right there. She said, yeah, you already told me that. Here we go. What is happening? Oh, they're okay. So that thing's pumping them out, and they're coming at us. Why is that so quiet for me? And my volume turned down, I guess. Get him, Jess. Look at that Templar. Nice. Wow, I think we were a little over-prepared for that one. your Epic War Beast there didn't do much. I guess it's because it's the expected reaction. Yeah, that's right. Because in the purple zone they don't move, so the War Beast just sat there like, Grats, Michelle. All right, and we're going to go along the bottom this time. Okay, nice, easy one. Remind me to start this one early. All right, we'll bring out... What do we got here? Snow King. Bring out my bomber. Special place in my heart for all the bold units. All right, so now that we got Bagu's note, we can carry on here. This next town has a river running through the middle of town, and you can't cross it. Unless you're like, I don't know, a citizen of the town. But Bagu has like vouched for me, I guess. Some random stranger walks into his cabin. He's like, here, have a note so you can cross the, you know, get past the security procedures my community has implemented for their own safety. I don't know why. I guess he knows I'm trying to save the princess or whatever. Yeah, there's the river. River runs right through town. And with Bagu's note, I can cross the river. There's actually another palace up there, but I'm going to come back to it. This woman right here will let me in to get the magic, but first she wants me to go get her mirror, which she has lost, and she has lost it like 20 feet away. It's over here in this house underneath this table. This really, really tall table. I found a mirror under the table. Why is that table taller than Link? Why would you have a table that tall? That's not a hat, it's like a bowl. She's got like a bowl on her head. See? At least that's the way I always envisioned that sprite. She's got a bowl on her head. I don't know why like she would have a bowl on her head. Maybe it is just a hat and maybe she just shaved her armpits and she's getting some air on them. I don't know. Oh, you found my mirror. Follow me. I think it's a bad hat. All right. All right. Oh, whoops. Ah. She shut the door on me. I have to come back. She slammed the door in my face. Thanks for the mirror. Follow me. Wham. All right, let's try that again. This time I'm going to go in after her. There we go. Alright, and this is where you learn the spell that heals you. It basically costs too much to cast at this point, though. I think the game has expected that by this point you'll have upgraded your magic a few times, and since I keep skipping it, like I don't even know if I can cast that right now. Yeah, look how full my magic bar is right now, and I don't even have enough points to cast that spell. I'm attempting to cast it and failing. I think I can cast it when I have full magic, but I think it takes like 4.5 bars or something. Hey, lady. Okay. Let's get my magic refilled. And I would cast it and refill my magic again, but this woman will heal me. It's like a nurse or something. I don't know. Alright. Here's the fella who doesn't let strangers cross, but lets anybody with a note cross. You know Bagu? Then I can help you cross. Thanks, bud. I don't know Bagu. I ran into him and hit him with my sword, and he gave me a note. I mean, I guess that's a semantic debate, really. Boo boo. Okay, and this leads to the mountain maze, as I call it. You have a majillion caves here, and all of these lead into little mini dungeons that then lead to other caves, and it's not always sensible which one you go in and come out of. I mapped this whole biz out, but really, if you just go to the right every time, you walk right through the maze. So that's what we're going to do. Every time we hit a fork, we're just going to go right. No, don't drop potions. I don't mind when the slimes do it, because I only with 2 experience points, but that thing was worth 20. Dropped a potion, so I'm just out those 20 experience points. Ah! Stop doing the thing they programmed you to do. Yeah, first time I came through here, my sword was so weak, those things took like 10 hits each. Oh, what? What? How did I get hit? Humbug. If she kept going that way, she'd have gone right to the castle. Yeah, it's one of those situations. Don't go that way. Whew. That reminds me, I need to add Dance Magic Dance to my sing command. So, just keep going right. Oh, run into this mohawked. I don't know what that thing is. Dinosaur person? Always to the right. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. Yeah, it's good stuff. I don't think these ones do, but the other bonefish on the bridges, when they hit you, nope, these ones do it too. They take experience points away. Very frustrating. You lose 10 experience points every time you get bonked by one of those. Alright. I'm going to try my best to survive this. This thing often kills me. Ah! Oh, yeah. That thing's brutal. I often die to that. I don't know why. There's like 3 of them later, but this is the only one that ever kills me. Ah, of course. That time I didn't even get hit by it. Alright. Now I use jump to get that. Boo, 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 boo. But they're worth good experience points, so I do like to kill them. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Oh, gosh. This is why I'm dying to the red guys. These blue guys keep beating me up. Often you'll see the same kind of monster, like sprite used, but be recolored. And then the recolors are stronger. Like, usually orange is the weakest, then red is stronger than that, then blue is the strongest. It's not always that way, though. Like, slimes, red and blue, don't seem to have any difference that I can see. And there is, like, one version of the slime that is stronger than the other slimes, but it's just blue again. Like, the first slime was blue. There is no orange slime. Also, oh, wow, no! That stinks. I think I killed him at the same time he killed me, which means I can't get experience points for him. Unless he respawns like these slimes did. That'd be nice. Oh, good. Funny that's what I was worried about. Oh, I'm also on my last life, which is really bad, because then I could, like, potentially lose all these experience points that I've gained on this adventure. Yikes. I'm doing not so hot here. Shocker. Alright. And once you've skipped those other Those other level ups, you can't just like go back and get them. So I don't have access to them. I can't be like, ooh, never mind. I want to spend my experience points there. I got to get all the way to 2,000 or die. Oof. Oof. Okay. I mean, if I just have to do it all again, it's fine. It's whatever. Heck, if I have to finish the game on Sunday, I will. Oh, gosh. Get it together. I'm not going to waste it on that. Ooh, that was fortunate. That'll help. I'm going to go over here real quick. This is not the right way to go. I mean, I know I did say only go to the right, but there's just 3 monsters over here that are easy to kill and worth 10 experience points each. Oh, not that one, apparently. Alright. And then down here, there's a hammer. There's also another one of those red monsters. I hope it doesn't kill me. And a potion. Actually, there's 2 red monsters in here. I forgot. That one was cooperative. It didn't do any double axes. When they do double axes, it's a problem. There's only 1 monster in here, and it usually just kills itself. I can't kill that yet, but in a little while here, I'll learn a move that will let me kill that thing. Even oof, I'm gonna shield. Even though I did a lot of dying in this run, I did gain a lot of experience points too. Like, this is about as high as I've ever been on experience points at this point. Only 200 to go, that's great. There is a red monster over there, but I kind of don't want to risk it. Nah, I'll risk it, whatever. Nothing ventured, right? It is called the Adventure of Link, not the genteel carefulness of Link. Ah, whoa! Ah! The double. No! No! Oh, he got me! Ah! Alright. This is the only time in the game you'll get to see Ganon. So I gotta do that part again. No big deal. I'll just die fewer times this time. It'll work out better. Ganon is not the boss of this game. That's literally the only time he ever shows up in the game. Well, his name was in the credits at the beginning. It's like, rah, rah, rah. But you don't fight him in this game at all. There's actually a game like that, Michelle. What is the name of that game? It is a Super Nintendo game. I think it's called Lester the Unlikely. And he's like a nerd with like glasses and a pocket protector, and he's like, from what I understand, ridiculously impossible to control, and the game is like frustrating and terrible. But that's the point, that he runs away when he sees monsters, and he like doesn't want to jump down cliffs and stuff. I think Angry Video Game Nerd did a video of Lester the Unlikely, and I've seen it. I had some GDQ event. Not like at an event like I attended, but on a VOD. Melissa's Life, that's the name of that game. Melissa, the Timid. Just rebrand. Melissa the Discreet. You know, I say discretion is the better part of valor. Oh, hey Meki. I watch the streamer sometimes, Scythe. Actually, I think we've rated him before. And when he's running away, he calls it coward %. I'm like, no, it's discretion %. Alright, let's not die on the way to town this time. There, now we're safe. An RPG where you just try to befriend everything and not die. Do like what do they call that? When you beat a game without killing anything? Like passive run? I want to say Metal Gear Solid 2 had that function built in. Well, so in Metal Gear Solid 1, you got penalized for everyone you killed. You were supposed to sneak through the game, you know, and you would get penalized for like getting caught, using rations, dying, but also killing. You would get penalized for killing. You're supposed to be sneaky, not be killing everything. And then in Metal Gear Solid 2, they actually gave you a tranquilizer gun, so you could you didn't even have to kill bosses. You could actually tranquilize all the bosses too, so you could go through the entire game without killing anybody. I mean, some of them still like blow up and explode, but you yourself, you know, don't. There's a philosophical distinction, I guess, Konami makes between putting someone to sleep on a building that's about to explode and actually shooting them with a bullet. Oh, that was a magic bottle, not a pee bag. One of the McElroy brothers did Peace Quest to see how high you could level in WoW without killing anyone or anything. Oh, that's cool. Like just doing fetch quests and whatnot. Like talk to this character, explore these areas. Or just did he party with other people who did all the killing for him? Because that seems like a violation of the crafting and exploring. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could. Oh yeah, there was somebody who put a bot on that starting panda aisle and got a panda up to level 90 without even picking a faction. Just hitting copper nodes. Yeah, that makes sense. That would kind of violate the spirit, I think, to just let other people kill stuff for you. Well, there's no blood on my sword. Like if you just pick flowers and mined ore over and over again. That was, I mean, after obviously, like by Pandaria they had that implemented. Back in my day, you didn't get experience points for hitting resource nodes. Oh, he was doing pet battles. That got ethically questionable. Yeah. So was he doing? So I would say you. Like if it were me making up my own arbitrary rules for this run, I'd say you could battle against other pet trainers, because you're gonna like, you know, those pets, they like heal them, so that's just like a friendly bout, right? You're sparring. But like murdering wild ones, yeah. Oh, what am I doing? This isn't where I wanted to be. Gaining a few experience points. Ooh, I am gaining a few experience points. This is exactly where I wanted to be. I knew that thing was gonna drop that. Talk to Bagu again. Talked to Bagu several times because I mashed the B button while I was scratching my nose. Oops. Oh, I went too far over. I'm just... Alright. I'm bumbling around like a fool in this one, but at least I haven't died twice. Oh, that's weird. It kind of got cut off. I know the words to that one anyway, but it did like... Oh, no, it's just... Okay, there it is. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I know technically that song was written in like the 60s, but Tiffany did a popular cover of it in the 80s, so I heard that song about 8 million times when I was a kid. My sister loved that one and Belinda Carlisle's Heaven on Earth. Ooh, I should add Belinda Carlisle's Heaven on Earth to my list. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Heard that one a lot. I think I had a Go-Go's song that I was planning to add to the list, but I think I'll do the Belinda Carlisle solo song instead. Oh yeah, yeah. That's actually a remake of a song that came out in the '60s, by one of those generic bands that nobody remembers. I mean, well, I'm sure people who were alive remember. I'm sure to my kids that everyone who sang stuff in the '80s was just some generic '80s band, and I'm like, what? The Proclaimers? No. But yeah. You know, Bagu. Did you ever hear the... Oh, whoops, I talked to him twice, and you can't close this guy's dialogue box. I gotta stop talking to everybody twice. Did you ever hear the Weird Al parody of... He parodied Tiffany's version of I Think We're Alone Now. It was I Think I'm a Clone Now. One of his earlier tracks. Alright, let's not die a million times. It was good practice last time, but it was not ultimately useful. And before you think I was like being a crybaby about the experience points I lost, I would have had to come all the way down here again, because even though I did get the hammer, which was the thing I was going down there for, I did miss the magic upgrade. I died before I got the magic upgrade, and you have to get all the magic upgrades in the game. I think. I'm pretty sure. Like the last magic you learn, I think he only teaches it to you if you have all the magic upgrades. Because the first time I talked to him, I didn't have them all. And then the second time when I did have them all, he gave it to me. So I was like, oh, I think you have to have all the magic upgrades for him to give it to you. So I'm going back to get it anyway, so that's why I hit reset anyway, because all I would have had was my hammer, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think it through. And I'm not really worried about any part of it anyway. Gotta stab those fellas in the knees. Otherwise you get axed in the face. Baby, do you know what dance man? I got that song stuck in my head like immediately. And also with Sarah, I've had Sinead O'Connor stuck in my head for several days now. Alright, Mr. First Red. Let's do this. Ah, got me with the double. Well, I would have jumped into its face anyway. Ah, rude. When I'm red like this, it's just because I cast the shield spell. Just take less damage. If that wasn't perfectly clear. Ah! But every time you switch screens, it goes away. Yo! I don't know what I'm doing now. Dying on the blue guy. I should have cast shield there, I guess. I don't usually like have this much trouble with these blue guys, but there's something about this bat throwing me off. Alright, well that works. Gosh, even just one boomerang with the shield spell intact took a whole block of life away. It's rough. Why is boomerang so deadly? Must be the boomerang from Link's Awakening. In the Game Boy Zelda game, Link's Awakening, there's a boomerang, but it's sort of optional and kind of like a hidden secret in the game. You don't have to get it at all to beat the game. And it's way overpowered. It's so buff. It's hilariously powerful. That Link's Awakening boomerang. Ooh, that's good. Okay, I'm going to try and cast a spell while my magic is refilling, and hopefully it'll keep refilling a whole bunch. Yeah, that totally worked. So I didn't have enough magic to cast life there, but I got enough magic to cast it while I was filling up there. So then I cast the spell while it was filling up, and then it continued to fill up a whole bunch. So I kind of cheated the mechanics there a little bit. But I don't feel bad about it. Slime? Come on, though. I did not get as much experience this time around as I did last time. I think I got 2 pea bags last time, though. This is like a bonus 100 experience. But it's alright, I have more lives this time around. Ah. One nice thing that I love about this game that I don't, gosh, you definitely don't get in Zelda 1 or several other games like in Simon's Quest, your shield is always active. So even if I'm stabbing like this, if a projectile comes at the level where my shield is, well, a projectile, you know, that the game lets me block, I still get to block it regardless of whether or not I'm attacking. In Zelda 1, your shield is gone while you're attacking, same as in Simon's Quest, and it can be frustrating. Hey, that's nice. Instead of 100 experience off of that one, I got 200 off of it. I'm going to die here on this next screen, unless I totally pro-gamer it, but that's okay, because I've got 2 extra lives. Oh, that was actually another reason I hit reset, too. Because like I said, I had to come back down here anyway. But for some reason, like when you pick up those little 1-ups, I picked one up on the way down here. When you pick those up, they're gone forever. They never come back. Even like when you restart the game or whatever. Like obviously if you start like a new save file, they come back. But I mean, like if you save and quit and come back and load up your game, all the other stuff comes back, but not those little 1-ups. Okay, got the hammer again. Still have really good experience points. That pea bag there helped from that red monster. When a monster that gives you more than like 50 experience points just when you kill it gives you a pea bag, instead of giving you a 50-point bag, it gives you a 200-point bag. And later in the game there's a few 500-point bags, but I don't think those drop from monsters. I think you can only get those, there are just a few of them sitting on the ground. You just pick them up. Alright, you, it's time for my revenge. Oh wow, off to a swimming start. And this little spike thing, come on. This spike thing is really trying to complicate this fight for me. That was way more intense than it had to be. Oh, is that enough to give me the life? Nope. But I'll do the same thing again. Okay. So I'm 190 experience points short. No big deal. I'll go outside and kill a few monsters here. just to get that attack upgrade. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner and your lurk. I'm jelly. I haven't eaten yet. I plan to eat after stream, and Melissa's gonna make sure it's an extra long stream. Poor Robbie, he's gonna be so sad he missed N64 or Mario 64. Boo boo. And I think that's your last objective there, Melissa, too. So you're gonna have to come up with a concept for me. Oh, I want the slimes. The goblins in the woods here have the same monsters, but they also have birds, and birds take away experience points. Which, when you're trying to, you know, put together some experience points, it's kind of frustrating. Oh, you don't know. You don't let me tell you what to do. It's totally up to you. He can watch the VOD later. Hey, Slinker. Okay, getting pretty close here. These red spear monsters here give you a 20 each, so you gain like 49 experience points per screen here. So one more battle should do it. Oh, unless spiders don't drop the experience points and drop potions instead. I'm gonna be like 2 experience points short or something. Yep, 2. Never unlurked. Whatever. I mean, talking is unlurking. Alright, this spider will level me up. Come here, spider. There we go. Okay, got my attack up. Now with that, we can restart. And good timing. Perfect timing. Oh, I was supposed to start this one early. It's only a 1 skull. Oh, look at all those cute Christmas presents. There's only 1 monster. Oh, I guess the presents are monsters. Melee bolts is off. Look at this. Looting. Looting while there's still fighting going on. Melissa. Incorrigible. Look at her just, racking up kills over there. Well, wow. Wow. Shameless. She is a rogue. Look at her. Look at How did Michelle get these assists? Did she cast some kind of buff on Melissa? Oh, and she bit it. She opened 1 present too many. It was her undoing. Grats to death on the bonus coins. Oh, that was funny, Melissa. Oh. All right. Remind me to start this one early. This one's easy. And don't leave any units that you don't want standing still in the purple zone. If you want them to charge out, put them in the blue on the outside here. Alright, I'm going to bring my flying rogue. But I don't want it to sit still. I want it to go after him. That was good, Melissa. I liked it. Alright. Okay, so now that we've got the hammer, we can destroy those boulders. And this lets us get to the next town. Like I said, I could have gone to a palace already. There was another palace over there in the swamp. But first, I'm going to go to this town of, I think it's called Maido. Because here you learn the most powerful move in the whole game. I'll be back for that cave in a minute. It's this little desert town over here. Wow. Eeh. Ooh. Okay. I always like this desert town. I like how they made the sand look. Just always thought it looked nice. It's a little blurry on your screen, but it looks nice on mine. It's like a little church over here. Oh. And if you jump up in the top... so this town does also have a wizard who teaches you a spell, but I don't need the spell yet, so I don't care. I'm just here for this move. There's 2 of these soldiers in the game, or guards, or whatever they are, and they teach you moves. when you jump, press downward to stab. And this move turns you into Super Mario. Now I point my sword down when I jump and stab and push down, and it's so powerful. It's so amazing to just Super Mario off of enemies instead of trying to stab them in the face with this. Tiny little sword, little Peter Pan dagger. Refill my magic, please. So that woman right there, her daughter is sick. She needs the water of life to heal her daughter, so I have to go get that before I can come back and get the magic. Also, we're going to finally start leveling up our life and magic a bit. Oh, here, I'll show you. Blammo! Oh, yeah. Feels good. It's kind of hard to jump on those ones, but... Slimes. Yeah. Oh, it feels good. Yeah! Alright, so this cave is where I get the water of life that will heal her daughter. Oh! I kind of forgot there we're flying skelefish in here. No, we'll take it. Like I said, we're going to finally upgrade our life and magic a little bit. Just because I'm going to gain so much experience in the palace and in the caves that I go to before the palace, that there will be extra. I don't know why I decided to kill that guy the hard way. See, now I can do this. Ah. Ah. Feels good. Yes, it is the pogo of death. It's fantastic. It's so... It turns this game into a different game when you can do that. Yikes. I like jumped and then it paused me midair and now I'm like freaked out I'm gonna land in the lava. Okay. There's the water of life. I did not know what that was the first time because I came here before I went to the town and talked to everybody. So the first time I talked to her, she was like, "Yay, the water of life." And I'm like, "What's the water of life? Is that weird potion thing I picked up?" So then I had to like go back and do it again and make sure that that's what was happening. I mean, I suppose I didn't have to do that, but I just wanted to be sure when I was routing it that I knew what I was doing. Alright. I don't like that because there's birds here. Like I said, I don't like birds. Take away your experience points. The death pogo. It really is brutal. Sometimes if you're like in a little hallway with a monster and you pogo on top of him, it'll just go and like hit him 9 times. Oh, I don't think I've ever run into a monster encounter on that square before. Apparently it counts as a desert square. Doesn't look like a desert square, but I guess that's how it's registered in the game. Oh, it does look like a desert square. I thought it didn't. See, now I can kill the spikes. Just needed my death pogo. Like you can even like, I just found this out by accident like yesterday, you can pogo off these items. And I even managed one time to pogo one and like let go of down right at the instant I touched it or whatever. And Link, when he held it above his head, was floating in the air. He was like hovering. Hey, what's going on, Meteor Wave? How'd your Mickey and Donald game go? I don't need that. Oops. Pow. Ah. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Goofing around here. That's okay. There's a potion right here. We can refill our magic. I'm not going to go in that cave right now. There's a pea bag in there, but I'm kind of... Oh my goodness. Slime, please. There, I don't need that much experience right now. I'm gonna kind of have too much by the time I'm done with this palace. So I saved that pea bag for 2 palaces from now. It was not World of Illusion. No, it was one I'd never even heard of, and apparently that's because it was a Japanese-only release. Hi there, it went well. I got stuck on the last level. This is definitely the hardest of the 3. So there were 3 of these games. Were all 3 of them then not released in the U.S.? I'm sure she's referring to the Sega Genesis World of Illusion. I think that was her favorite game. And she also just loves it when I talk for her. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, hey. If you, I don't know if you have done or do Stream Raiders, but you're welcome to join us if you'd like there, Meteor Wave. Every 30 minutes or so we hop on over and goof around with that. It's just takes a few minutes. We just do a little battle, earn some gold, kill some monsters. Yada yada yada. Oh, it was ported to Game Boy Advance. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I loved the animation in it. Looked great. I'm sure it didn't look as good on Game Boy Advance. I even have this game on Game Boy Advance and it doesn't look as good. The Game Boy Advance it didn't have the resolution. Like it couldn't go up to 240p even. I think it only has like a 160 or 180 vertical pixels or something like that. And it's weirdly hard on the Game Boy Advance. I thought when I started playing this game to get ready for stream, I was like, oh, I'll practice it on my Game Boy Advance. That way I can, you know, play in bed. But I couldn't even beat the first palace on Game Boy Advance. It was so much harder. I don't know why it was so difficult. She doesn't own a dress. Her hair is always a mess. If you catch her stealing, she won't confess. She's beautiful. Smokes a pack a day. Oh wait, that's me, but anyway. She doesn't care a thing about that, hey. She thinks I'm beautiful. Meet Virginia. She never compromises. Loves babies and surprises. Wears high heels when she exercises. Ain't it beautiful? Meet Virginia. When she wants to be the queen, and she thinks about her scene, pulls her hair back as she screams, I don't really want to be the queen. Yeah, I normally stream on Wednesdays and Sundays, 6 to 8-ish. Sometimes it goes a little longer, but that's alright. It only goes a little longer if we're having a good time. Yeah, the animation was so good. I was so you were playing the Famicom or Super Famicom version. Yeah, the like Donald Duck wagging his butt and like that little bounce animation. Out of context, that sounds kind of weird, and I apologize for that vulgar gesticulation. But I loved that animation. I thought that stuff was great. Oh, open it with my butt. Oh, and I got hit by those horse heads. Those horse heads also take experience points away from you. Rotten creatures. How much did you sing that song to Belle? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. And like anytime a lyric fit, you know, it would crack us up. Like she never compromises. That's her. That's my Belle. We would also sing the Good Morning Belle song to her. That girl is strange but special, the most peculiar mademoiselle. Yeah. See how much quicker they die now? Ah, feels so good. That was good. The song I sang to Belle mostly, actually, was neither Meet Virginia nor the song named Belle, though. I did sing Hell's Bells to her a lot, the AC/DC song. I'm rolling thunder, I'm pouring rain. But the one I ended up singing her the most was a Beatles song. I've just seen a face. Ooh, a pea bag. Nice. Uh, I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we met. That one. Ran out of breath there, but yeah, that's the song. Okay, we're done with upgrades for now. Ow! Ow! Oh no! What the? Ah, I almost got trapped there and, like, died. For in town there is only she who is beautiful as me. Oh, Gaston. Yeah. So now we got red ones, which are like smarter, faster, and stronger than the orange ones. They block better. But I've upgraded my sword a bunch, so it shouldn't take 1,000 hits. And then there's blue ones later that are even worse, and they throw their swords at you. Hey! I was trying to unlock that door there. It's rude when you unlock these doors, you're frozen in time while the door opens, but the enemies aren't. So they'll just come up and stab you while you're opening the door. Oh, open it with my butt again. Same when you're picking up these items. Like, I went to grab one of those one time while a monster was shooting at me, and I thought I'd be safe, but I was not safe. It just kept shooting me while I was standing there holding it. Hey, thanks for the luck, Meteor Wave. Yeah, it's tough. I already had one disaster today trying to get that hammer. I started singing it too. Loved Across the Universe. Oh yeah, I've seen Across the Universe, the Beatles musical. I'm a huge Gaston supporter, and my BFF in middle school used to give me a lot of flack for it. I have never played the SNES Beauty and the Beast game, but Beauty and the Beast also is like, I can't remember, because my wife and I, whenever we do our Island 5, like the 5 movies we're allowed to take to our islands, we often fight over movies. And I think last time we had the discussion, I was taking Beauty and the Beast to my island, but sometimes she tries to take it. So that's how much we both love that movie. The original one, not the live action remake thing. I didn't even finish the live action remake, and I very rarely don't finish movies. Oh wait, where am I going? That's not the way I want to go. I want to go down. So now I got that glove. That glove lets me break some blocks. Some of those, like those ones that were falling out of the sky. Now I can destroy some of them with my sword. And it's cute. I actually like wrote a little lol into my notes because there's a character in town who says like, in the palace, in the swamp, there's a handy glove. And I was like, that translator was so amused with himself. Handy glove. See, now I can break these. Plow, plow. Blah, blah. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we're going to skip that one. And then we're going to also skip life at 800. So that we can boost up to that huge 3,000. So it does feel bad to, like, throw 1,000 experience points away. But that crystal's going to make up for it by giving me 2,000 or more. Get out of here, skulls. I'm way over experienced right now. I have way more experience than I'll need. Okay, where am I going? All right, I got the glove. East down, east times 2. We gotta go get a key first before we go down there. Get out of there. Yeah, you can't recreate perfection. I was really frustrated by it. Because, you know, I'd seen, which one was it came out? There was a Cinderella one, right? And I saw the Cinderella one, and I was like, well, that was kind of extraneous. Felt kind of pointless. Like, I didn't hate it, but I was like, well, I don't know. Instead of watching that, I'd just rather watch the cartoon again, because I find the cartoon to be, I don't know, a little more impressive. Like, it took more work to make. But the Beauty and the Beast one, like, actually actively bothered me. I thought Belle was just so mean-spirited. and I like that actor, Emma Thompson. No, Emma Watson. Emma Watson. I like her. But I thought that the portrayal of Belle she was just like a jerk. I was like, I don't like her. I don't want her to be happy. She's like condescending and snide. Yeah, I didn't even make it that far, Melissa. I never even like saw who played Gaston, or, I know Josh Gad is in it, but I never got to him because I couldn't get over how mean Belle was. Is that a weird thing? But it bothered me. I was like, Belle, stop being so mean. Whoa, that guy got the zoomies. I'm skipping these because I don't need the experience points. I already have passed the level up thing, so now I just need to kill the boss, and I'll hit the 3,000 with the crystal. Ah, Sir Headless Nick here. Or, well, I guess nearly Headless Nick. This one's nearly headless. You knock his helmet off, but it turns out it was just his helmet, and he's got another helmet, and he's got a backup helmet, and then his head pops out. That boss works. Everyone was kind of grumpy in the remake. Okay, so I didn't even see it. I just saw Belle being a crab, and I was like, nah. And I mean, they're just singing the same songs from the cartoon. Not for me. All right, got that one, and we'll instead of walking out of the swamp, we're just going to be lazy and reset it anyway. There was a lot of controversy because of how strongly they suggest that Le Pew is gay. Who cares? Okay. You mean the guy who sings a song idolizing and worshiping another man might be gay? Oh, gasp. So controversial. Gaston is pretty mean too, meaner than the original. Yeah, Gaston in the original one, he was like kind of mean. He wasn't so mean, but he was like really full of himself, but he was still likable in his way. I mean, you can give Gaston all the crap you want for being a presumptuous man. I think he's like a pretty good allegory for like the miseducation young men get, especially when it comes to like lessons they learn about women. But he didn't like lock her in a tower. But then again, I guess Beast was pretty desperate. I had a niece who wanted me to get up in arms one time. I think it was like when the first Avengers movie came out, or not even the first Avengers movie. The first movie that Samuel Jackson appeared in. She's like, Nick Fury's not white, or Nick Fury's not black, he's white. I'm like, who cares? What do I know about Nick Fury? Does it inform his character a great deal that he's white or black? He's a comic book superhero commando thing. Who cares? Nearly Headless Nick. That's not from a Disney. That's from Harry Potter. Oh, you were upset that he got Samuel L. Jackson? Who would you have play him? Nick Nolte? Nick playing Nick? Nicolas Cage as Nick Fury? Another little baby doll Link. Oh, it was a great choice. Yeah, oh, yeah. If you can cast Samuel L. Jackson, you cast Samuel L. Jackson. You rewrite the part if you need to. What? Why can't I leave? That was weird. I got stuck on the edge of the screen there. Okay, down here in the cemetery, there's a secret cave. Oh, and the new magic I learned is fairy. Turns you into a fairy. I'm sure I never read a comic that had Nick Fury in him. The only reason I knew of Nick Fury was from it was a Sega Genesis game, like Punisher and Nick Fury. It was one of those side-scrolling beat-em-up kind of games, and second player was Nick Fury. Hey, what's going on, Conj? Ça va? Zelda II. I remember how much that game hurted me. Oh, No kidding. This is one of those games. There's some games you can play on emulator and it's fine. This is not one of those games. On emulator, the input lag is it's devastating. The bosses are going to murder you. You're going to fall in every pit, and those knights with shields, you're never going to hit them. Not on emulator. No way. This one is 1,000 times easier on the NES. It's like I know exactly how you feel though because I have played this on emulator and it's brutal. Even trying to play it on the Nintendo Switch which has like, you know, this game on it, the lag, like oh, it's so killer. Where's Showerhead for this power? What power? What power? Okay. So now this time we're just gonna upgrade magic twice. Oh yeah, it does a number on my left thumb, like all the D padding. There's like a lot of D padding into the game. Oh, for the turning into a fairy, of course. So turning into a fairy, you're stuck as a fairy when you do it, but obviously you can fly. And I didn't know this like the first time I played through, but you can actually instead you can go through doors when you're a fairy without a key. You just fly right through them. I don't know. I guess you could like maybe if you're like speedrunning the game. I'm sure actually speedrunners probably do this instead of like going out of your way to get a key. Just ferry through a door instead. Ah, what have I done? What have I wrought here? This is a mess. These breakable bricks, when you downstab them, they evaporate pretty quick. You can dig little pits by accident. I'm just trying to stab the enemies, but I keep stabbing the bricks. Doki doki, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. What? Oh, I didn't even know those could fall over there. I've never seen that one fall there. Ah! Yeah, I was lurking. I wasn't lurking yesterday. I was watching a streamer yesterday. Maybe it was earlier today. And he's trying to play Sonic the Hedgehog on emulator. And it's, for the most part, that game is fine. Like, I beat it. Oh, what am I dying here for? Hey, what's going on, Cheese? I beat Sonic. Like, the first time I played Sonic the Hedgehog here on stream, it was on emulator. And I beat it. But that Marble Zone boss where you have to jump all the way up. Oh, that's part's super hard, and I thought that boss was just super hard until I played it on my actual Sega Genesis, and I beat it on the first try. I was like, oh, this is an input lag thing. Did you know why there's not really any formal training for garbage men? Why is there no formal training for garbage men, Cheese? They end up just picking stuff up as they go. it doesn't deserve that much of a laugh, but thank you for that. Actually, here in a second, we actually had a joke redemption. Here, let me retype it for you, or copy paste it for you, because you missed it. Melly redeemed a joke earlier. She was not a fan, but I think you'll like it. It's a written joke though, so I can't read it to you. I have to type it, and you have to read it. It depends on the game, Meteor. Some games I don't even mind at all, like Star Tropics. Input lag is nothing, because you can buffer every input in that game anyway. But like eat shoots and leaves, yeah. But like Blaster Master, oh. That game was impossible for me on emulator. Same with Castlevania. Castlevania would be... I would not be able to beat Castlevania on emulator. Yeah, and honestly, the emulator is like super convenient, especially for streaming. It's already there on your computer. It's nice. Okay, so we're gonna take this magic. Did I skip something? Okay, no. We're going to take the magic at 700 and the magic at 1500. So we're just going to upgrade magic twice and ignore life. You can get this jump without using the jump power. You just got to time it precisely there. Because you jump slightly higher if you're like walking at full speed. I used to have a book called Eats, Shoots, and Leaves. And it was like a, you know, funny grammar stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's on my list of games I have to beat. I can't even imagine trying to play that one on emulator. The timing in that one. Yikes. Okay. I was just kind of like going on autopilot. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. But I think I didn't miss anything yet. Oh. No, I totally did. I was looking at the wrong section, and I picked the wrong thing. That's okay. This is not devastating. I was supposed to upgrade life there instead of magic. It's alright. It's remarkable how like boneheaded that was and how little that's going to impact my run there. Okay, so then we're going to west, down, east for a key this way. Don't be shooting at me, Puma Man. Oh, what? I was standing up. I'm going to write a letter to Nintendo objecting to that damage there. Oh! Here. When you make grunting noises, it helps you jump over bits. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If it's the last game on Earth, then I'll beat it, but otherwise I'm good. Well, I'll beat it, but I will definitely be playing it on my NES, not on the emulator. I'm not even going to try that one on the emulator. No way. Come here, you. What have I done? All of those blocks that just happened were all luck. None of that was any kind of skill. Normally those guys take it to me pretty good. See if I can pull off that weird little bug I did that one time. Yeah. Nah, didn't get it. When you finally learn healing... Oh, yeah. I run down pretty quick and get healing in this route that I designed to get through the game. Because, yeah, it makes a big difference for me. Rapidly moving the controller in that direction also helps. You wanted to start the battle early, by the way. So we're going to start at 22 seconds early? Melissa? That was much too late. Are you trolling me? Oh, these slimes are trolling me. They're not so deadly on their own, but when they knock you into the lava, it's a pretty deadly combo. Get out of here, slime. I know what you're about. I see you. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, let's go fight our battle over here. Well, at least Kanj got to put some units down. Ooh, and brought in all the assists, too. What is that you got there, Melissa? That thing's cool. Epic Berserker. Hey, way to go. Flawless victory, team. Congrats to Kanj and Des. Ooh, look what I got. What did I get? Got some gold. Ooh, what's this? Warbeast scrolls. Does that mean I finally get the Warbeast? Oh, there it is, Des. I got my own Warbeast. Rah. Okay, next one. 3 skulls. Well, obviously, we're bringing an epic Warbeast. Rah. I'm still streaming. I'm not done. Okay, you go pee. Alright. Oh, that item I just picked up, by the way, was a raft. It lets you cross the oceans. Okay, there's a potion. Ah. Yo! Knock it off. Ah, why did this get so gnarly? I just wanted to get... Oh, no, that's not a potion at all. It's a red knight. Sometimes this happens. Instead of a potion, you get one of these. Because Nintendo hates people. This combination. Well, that was nice. I'm so glad I opened that up. All right, let's just go get the key. How brutal was that? I think I netted negative there. I don't think that... Thanks. 4-year-old said, "Have fun streaming." All right. Okay. Now where am I going? What's over this way? There should be a key this way. Whew. Oh, sorry. Yeah, when my brother-in-law watches, if he's on his phone, he doesn't even bother doing it because it's like, I don't think it crashes his phone or anything, but like he says when he switches back and forth, there's some issue. Twitch gives him some guff or something. Protect your phone. That's funny, they made it so hard to do on the phone. Alright, and then there's another P bag in here. You have to cast jump to get at it though. Oh, wow, that was lucky. I actually have plenty of experience. I only need to get past 1200. Kind of because I did that boneheaded thing and spent my experience on magic instead of life. But it's okay. I should just be able to, next time, do life and a magic instead of 2 magics. Don't chase me. Whew. Okay. So we're going to cancel that. So yeah, we're going to lose 1200 experience because we're not spending it, but we're going to gain 3800 here. It's awesome. And this boss is... What boss is this again? Oh, this boss is just one of those... Go back in your room, please. One of those knights, but he's like on a horseback. So it just starts... It starts out on like a horse, but then it just turns into one of those... Ow! Blue knights. When you beat him up enough, he jumps off his horse. Well, their horse. I have no idea what pronouns this thing uses. Come on now. Woo! That was a close one. Yeah! Okay, so yeah, see, I'll get 3,500. Aw, I didn't open it with my butt. No fun. Butt Spot would be so disappointed. Yeah, they're brutal like that. They totally like anticipate what you're doing. Bottom of the butt. I always look forward to my pulling up Discord in the morning and seeing what Butt Spot came up with yesterday. Alright. So now this time around, we're going to upgrade magic twice. No, we're going to upgrade life once, magic once. But this is good because this is actually the time where I grab that extra P bag and usually have a lot of extra experience anyway. This is one where I usually end up with more than I need, so this is a good place to have made that mistake. Should be fine. Now we've already got 3 palaces down. Go over here and grab this P bag that I neglected earlier on purpose, because as you saw, I was like not killing enemies there and skipping P bags and still had too much experience points by the time I killed the boss. butt spot. Boink. Boop doo boop boo. Boop boop doo boop boop doo. We were talking earlier, Cheese, about like emulating some games, like trying to play games on emulator. Conjure was saying he tried to play this one, that they tried to play this one on emulator, and it's just brutal. And I believe it was Meteor who mentioned Mike Tyson's Punch Out on emulator. You ever encounter any of them, like any of them TurboGrafx games that are just like cannot be done on emulator? For me, it was this one, Blaster Master, Castlevania, anything where the timing is like really tight. It's just is a no-go for me. It's a no. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Oh yeah. And you never got to a game that you just got stuck on? Or if you did, you couldn't tell because you're always emulating. This woman right here, she'll let me into this house if I bring her water. The water is right there. She's so lazy. Here you go. I brought you some water. I don't know what I carried it in. Maybe my hat. Yeah, sure, but not sure if it was the lag. I didn't know it was the lag sometimes. Like in that Sonic 1 boss, I didn't know it was the lag that was doing it to me until I played it on a console, and I was like, oh, I'm suddenly very good at this. And after that, like if it's fine if I'm playing a new game for the most part. Like I can notice it, but it's not like a problem. But if I go from playing a game on console and then go straight to emulator of that same game, it feels kind of like when you've had like a few too many beers and you're trying to play the guitar. You're just like, I know these songs, but I'm a little sluggish. I know what I'm supposed to do, but my body's not quite doing it. Okay. Yeah, we got the new spell, the fire spell, which just like enables you to kill monsters that you couldn't before. It makes your sword shoot fire. Like you don't use this to kill any bosses or get past anything. It's just that's all it does. It makes your sword shoot fire, and it's useful for killing a few select enemies. It otherwise has like no function in the game. I guess shield is kind of like that too. Shield as a spell doesn't really mechanically alter the game. It just makes you take less damage. Some of the spells are all function, and some of them are all just basically a key that opens a new part of the game. Okay, so this time we're doing life and magic. Come on, I wanted to kill you. Oh, and it dropped a pea bag. Nice. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, You're my wonder wall. Were you singing along with that one, Melissa? Oh, I love that song. That song was amazing. I love that whole album. What's the Story, Morning Glory? That was one of the first albums that I ever like listened to the whole thing, because my friend borrowed it from his friend shortly after he got a CD burner, and so he burned me a copy of What's the Story, Morning Glory. And poor Oasis, you know, because I didn't buy their CD at the warehouse, they fell apart. And I don't know what happened to Oasis, but so like that's one of those albums where I know the words to all the songs. I can listen to that whole album and sing along with the whole thing. And I loved a lot of the songs on that. Now I listen to that album and I'm like, wow, they sound like they just like a Beatles cover band. But these aren't Beatles songs. But I still enjoy that album. Okay, and then we're going to take this level up. Okay, now we're going to skip and to get max attack on the next crystal. You can kill that dinosaur thing, but you have to use fire to do it. A dinosaur turtle? I don't know what that thing is. A little Ankylodon or something? My wife says that I say that dinosaur name wrong. She says it's an Ankylodon, but I've like since I was a kid, I read books. You know, you read, you mispronounce words. I always said Ankylodon. Ooh, I want that. The Eminem Show? Oh yeah, I know a lot of the lyrics to the Eminem Show too. I was actually debating which Eminem song to put in the playlist there, and I think I probably have to settle on "Lose Yourself," just because it was so big. Everybody wanted some of Mom's spaghetti. Ah, come on, yo! Seriously, I don't want to die here. Here's a little lost kid in the next town where you learn magic. They want you to bring their kid back. I would play it between Issaquah and Yakima and say every word to stay awake. Oh, that's cool. Sarah and I will often call out to one another. We'll say, "Yo, Dre," and the other will say, "What up? Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah!" just without context, just out of nowhere. I loved that song, "Business." I think that was my favorite one on the whole album. Ooh, very nice. Does Robbie like Eminem? I don't think Robbie and I have ever talked about Eminem or hip hop at all. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do it on this one because this one's easy. But here's another. Like earlier, I was talking about abusing that mechanic where if you encounter a monster on a tile that's supposed to have like a secret encounter like this, you can just skip it. I'm gonna do it on the next one because it's identical to this one except it has bubbles, so I hate it. So I'm just gonna run into a monster on it and then cheese my way past it. No offense, cheese. Cheese it. Robbie and I have plenty of goofy stuff without that one. Alright, here's the mountain town. I'm going to learn another martial move here. So I got the down stab in the last one. Robot House! I need a sound clip of that. I want a command for Robot House that just plays that sound clip. That always made me laugh. Robot House! Everyone needs that command. Oh, this one has a secret chimney you can go down, and that's where you learn we're going to learn the up stab now. For the most part, I don't find the up stab to be particularly valuable skill. It's definitely not on the level of the down stab. The down stab is like the most powerful move in NES history. There is like 2 enemies in the last palace that the up stab is good against. But yeah, there's upstab. I can now praise the sun here, or whatever that is. Thanks, jeez. Robot house. I don't even have any sound commands. That's where I should start, right there. Start with a robot house. And then I'm gonna need epic sax guy after that. Alright, we learned another magic here that I'll really only use like once. Maybe twice. It's Reflect. It makes some projectiles bounce off of your shield and back at the enemies from whence they came. From whom they came? From whence? Whomst. From whomst they came. There we go. It's you need it to kill the next boss. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't bother picking it up. Come here, you slime. Oh, you tricker. I don't want to do it. I don't like those bubbles. I really don't like those bubbles. I can't overemphasize. That was me being slow. How much I dislike those bubbles. Bruh, the dodges on these slimes. Come on now. There, I gotcha. I gotcha that time. Alright, well, this one I'll suffer through. No bubbles. At the very end of the game, like before the final palace, there's a section where you have to walk through this like little canyon, and there's like 3 or 4 encounters like that, and they are brutal. They're just monstrous. So we're not going to do any of them. I'm going to skip all of them. I hate them so much. It crams you through this little cave with this guy who beats on your face with this little mace. I'm like, nah, that's not for me. Gosh, it's already been 2 hours. Games go slow when you're bad at them and die a lot. Alright, I tell you what, we'll beat the next palace, and then we'll finish the rest of this one either on Sunday or on a bonus stream between now and Sunday. What'd you decide, Melissa? You want to do it tonight, or you want to do it on Sunday when Robbie can be here for it? There's a little maze here. Basically, just go the longest way possible, and you'll avoid the most encounters. There's a bunch of... Okay. There's a bunch of... So, for those of you who don't know, who haven't seen it before, I am atrociously bad at Mario 64 for reasons I can't explain. Melissa here has got the points and the inclination to buy Mario 64, but she wants to wait until my brother-in-law can witness it on Sunday. So if y'all come back on Sunday, you'll get to see that. It's quite a show from what I'm told. In fact, not even from what I'm told. I watch it later, I rewatch it later, and I laugh at myself. At how I get frustrated with myself. I'm watching myself in the video and I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But it's me doing it. I don't know what's up with that game. And I thought Echo the Dolphin might be the next Mario 64 because I had such a hard time with that one. Like I was playing that one on Sunday, and about 90 minutes in I was like, can I switch games now? Can I 90 minutes into a stream give up a game? Oh, what? I didn't want you wanted a potion. But like right around the two hour mark, I swear I started to like that game. Like I woke up the next morning and wanted to play it. I was like, do I like Echo the Dolphin? No. Oh, well, that was nice of him. He dropped a potion, so it would have been nicer to just get the potion without the fight, but take what I can get. Okay. So we're going to go east, down, and east for a pea bag. This is where... Oh, maybe not. I thought this was where the whiz robes were that you use the reflect on. I have way too much experience. Points. Ah! I wonder if I could have upstabbed him. That's alright. Too much is better than not enough in this case. Okay, there's the pea bag. Then we're going to go east, down, east times 2 for a key and a potion. Got to make this jump just right. If you do it too early, you fall in a hole and you kind of have to backtrack. It's annoying. Here we go. Come on. Yeah! Got it. Okay. That was quick. That's why you're the clip master. Pea bags and whiz robes. No, whiz robe is like, I swear that's the actual name of the monster. I didn't. That one's not even me, Melissa. Like, that's what Nintendo named him. Whoa! I didn't know that thing would come back again. It was a double boomerang. There might be a potion in this. Nope. I usually don't get this many of these in a playthrough. Whatever. Nerd. Oh, bye. Pea bags and whiz robes. Yeah, this game was made by 6-year-olds. Okay, so this time we're going to go in the hole. It's not a real hole. It's just a vertical passage. Blah. Oh, wait. Which way did I want to go? This is why I wrote down the directions here. Okay, so we got that potion. West, down, and east for boot. Yeah, okay, so this is the way I want to go. There's a boot over here. Whoa! And this boot, lets you walk on water. Wait a minute, am I getting... Upgrade. Did I already upgrade my magic? I don't even remember if I did. What am I doing with my life? Get it together, Michael. Okay, let's... Potion. Let's try and... Oh, come on. The boot here... Ow. Lets you walk on one. That didn't go very smoothly. Okay. So I was supposed to take life 800 there. And then magic there. Okay, I did that already. Alright, so we have to skip this life, and that's a bummer. We're just not gonna... Oh, because, yeah, I gotta get up to 2200. That's right. Okay. Here's the boot. Lets you walk on some water, not like all water. And you can't tell the difference between water you can walk on and water you can't. It all looks the same. So you just have to mash your controller until you start walking on water. Until you find out where it is. Ah! Ah! Okay. And we're going to go west, down, east again, this time for a key. Boo, boo, ba-doo, boo, boo, ba-doo, boo, boo. Rude. Let me... Ah! Oh yeah. Not falling for it that time. I don't think this one has a potion. Does not. It's weird too, this part of the game, so there's 2 towns and then there's 2 palaces. You can't access the other one just yet. But the first town you go to gives you hints for the palace that's closer to the other town, and then the other town gives you hints for the palace that's closer to the first town. It's weird. Here's the reflect spell. See, you got to see it in all its glory. Okay. I think there's another key over here, right? So I went east down, west down, east for a key. Yeah, then west times 2 for another key. Those are the whiz robes there, Melissa. I don't know how it went in like later games when you weren't like an infant, Melissa, but in the early Zelda games, all the monsters had really weird names. Like bats are called Keese, the giant hamburger things are called Like-Likes, and the wizards are called Wizrobes. Like Wizrobe is the least weird name there is. Okay. Then we're going to go east, up, west times 2 for another key. Well, up times 2, I guess. Technically, there was a fork there. I definitely don't need any pea bags, though. I have so much experience. Ah! Oh, I still managed to open that door with my butt. Oh, yeah? No, I'm not underestimating those things again. Those dang old T-Rexes that are frozen in ice, yeah, they're all helpless and easy in the ice, but when they get out of the ice, they get mean. Come on. Come on, you. Yeah, alright. Okay, east, up, times 2, west, times 2 for another key. So there's another key over here I need to get. Whoa. Oh! I landed right on it. Oh, what a bummer. You earned that one, jumpy blue guy. Okay, so I skip that. So we're already have as much experience as we'll need. Could not kill any more enemies for the rest of this and be just fine. As I stoop to get a pea bag because I'm not paying attention. I thought it was a key. Yeah, I think the next one's a key. I don't need any more experience. Grabs a bunch more experience. I just wanted practice dodging. And goodness, did I get it. Okay. Ah. And, yeah, a lot of good it did me. Boo. Now I'm racing. I'm racing against the battle. Ah. 2 minutes? Nah. I wonder if I lost enough experience to go back a level, if it would, like, lose it. Alright. Now what did I do there? West times 2 for a key bag. East down east for a key and a potion. Oh, this room. This room's brutal. These stinking horse heads constantly knock me in the lava. Doki doki. Phew. Is it going to be a potion? Nope. Never. Never lucky. Why, game? And I'm too afraid to jump over it because I'll land in the lava. Why? I have bad luck when I stream. That's what I'm going to blame it on. I'm going to blame it on bad luck. It reminds me of this episode of that 70s show where I don't even remember what he's talking about, but Eric goes through this, you know, he's like talking to Red, and he's like, you know, all this stuff, and he's just like, all these bad things keep happening. He's like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I have just bad luck or something. And Red goes, Eric, you don't have bad luck. You're a dumbass. But he does it in, you know, that way that only Kurtwood Smith could. Alright. West times 2 down. I don't even remember where I was in this dungeon. But I'm headed toward the end, so it's all good. Ooh, that was convenient. I don't think I even need that much magic, but you have to have at least a little bit of magic to beat this boss. You can't damage this boss with your sword. You just have to cast Reflect and bounce its own projectiles back at it. So in order to do that, you need to cast Reflect. Take it easy, Conch. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, yeah, we'll beat this boss, then we'll do that battle. So, cast Reflect. And then I usually just park it over here. He can sometimes get you over here, but mostly doesn't. This boss is a chump. I mean, if you don't know to hide in the corner, it's actually quite difficult. That boss will murder you. But, like we like to say, cheese it. Yeah, right. And now we got Maximum attack. Oh, it feels good. Normally I don't reset here. Normally I just walk back here. But since we're going to be continuing the game later, we'll save it. Normally I just walk to the next palace because it's like... Usually I do the reset because it's faster than walking back. In this case, walking is faster than the reset. Alright. Let's pull up our Stream Raiders here and start the battle. Ice Excavation. Hopefully these T-Rexes don't mangle us, as they are wont to do. Epic War Beast. Alright, Melissa. Maybe you were right. Maybe we could have started this one early. Oh, what a waste of an epic war beast. Well, it's cute anyway. Yay! Good job, team. We got a berserker and a bomber. Grats, Conj, and Melly. Wee-hoo. Alright, so maybe I'll do a bonus stream this week. We'll see. I kind of don't want to tease Melissa with it while she's got the points, and Robbie won't make it. Unless Robbie can make it. Then maybe we'll do a Saturday. Maybe we'll do a Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. Let's go. Who's doing what? Who's doing what? That guy's still playing? No way. Alright, let's go raid Princess Za. She's doing bonk. She's always doing bonk. Give her some side acts for me, tell her good luck on her runs, etc., etc. Thanks for coming, everybody. If I have a bonus stream, it'll be a surprise. I'm not like good about telling people what I mean. I'll say it in the Discord for the 3 people who are in there. But I'll definitely be back on Sunday night, maybe Saturday night. We'll see. Have a good evening, everybody.